Hi, this is Dr. Kelley LeBlanc at Kelley Chiropractic on Hilton Head Island. Today we're going to be talking about posture. So first thing that I want you to do is just feel your feet on the floor. So both feet, are you standing on one side or the other? Just feel your feet even, balance, left to right and front to back. So just feel your feet for a second and just balance that, front to back, side to side. So the next thing that you want to do is balance your pelvis. So this may take a mirror, so if you stand in front of a mirror it might be easier. So I want you to make smaller and smaller arcs with your pelvis. So out and under, and make smaller and smaller arcs until you feel the bottom of that swing. So your pelvis swings in this position. So swing until you feel the bottom, so it's about there. So you know that you're at the bottom of that arch of the swing of your pelvis when you feel the back of your knees are soft. So I don't want you to use the back of your knees as the thing that you're trying to do. I want you to start with the pelvis and then it's like, check. Oh yeah, the back of my knees are soft. I must be in the right position. So a lot of people are confused about this because they've been standing either like this for too long. People have said in the past, drop your tailbone toward the floor or tuck your tailbone in and then things get out of whack. You get into worse posture. You may have tightness either in the hamstrings or the quads, and that might be pulling your pelvis out of place. If your hamstrings are too tight, it'll pull your pelvis down and back. If your quads are too tight compared with your hamstrings, it'll pull your pelvis forward. So basically, chiropractors like to call this cheerleader butt. So find that neutral spot, okay? So the next thing that you want to do when you're smaller arcs, you feel your pelvis in neutral, and you want to put your shoulder over your hip. And again, this might require a mirror so that you can see it. So shoulder over the hip, and once you get that position, it's like, okay, took it in the mirror, I see that that's even, and you're going to close your eyes and feel that. It's like, okay, feels pretty weird, I'm going to practice this for a while. So the next step up is your ear over your shoulder. So the hole in your ear over the middle of your shoulder, the humerus bone there. So it starts from the feet. So front and back, balance, side to side balance. Your pelvis, tuck, 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 forward, back until you find neutral. Exactly neutral there. Da, da, da. Forward, back is like neutral. My knees are soft. Yep, check. And then the shoulders on top of the hips, not too far back, not too far forward. So this is what I see a lot. When I was a kid, maybe when you were a kid, people say, put your shoulders back and down. And then people end up with their shoulders behind their hips, with their hips sticking out forward. So that's a mistake that I commonly see. It causes problems. So hips neutral, and then shoulders on top of the hips, ear on top of the shoulder. So pretty simple. Start from the ground up, and you'll be able to do it. Use a mirror and check it out.